It is I, Aaron Halo 18 here, guys and girls, and sorry for the last video, it was muted. My dad was a total knucklehead. He forgot to turn the microphone on, and today's video is a devotional plan, a reading plan called "Help Me, I Need to Change My Life." The reading plan, day 4, is what I'm gonna do. This is me redoing day 4 for you guys and girls on YouTube, and I deleted the other one I goofed up on. This time it's a better video. And the reading plan today's devotional starts with the devotional, and 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16 through 18, and Romans 12 verse 1 through 2. And today's devotional is called the fight for change. So many people know they have to change, but they don't know how. 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16 through 18 says, the New King James Version, nevertheless, when one turns to the Lord, the veil is taken away. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. But we all, with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, just as by the Spirit of the Lord. Of the Lord. Christianity is an unveiled religion. The veil represents the things that hold us back from change. Things like fear, guilt, unbelief, and so on. But the good news is that when you are in Christ, you are being transformed. Changed, like the metamorphosis of a caterpillar into a butterfly. We cannot see ourselves the way God sees us. Nevertheless, we must allow ourselves to change. It is a process of progress. We are works in progress. We can trust God with the transformation of our life because He has the blueprint for our own unique design. So how does God change us? He does it in 3 ways. By the renewing of our mind, by the Holy Spirit, and by His grace. The key is to allow His transformation to work in your life. We are saved by grace. We are changed by choice. We have to continue to make right choices every day, one after the other, aligning our lives with His plan and purpose for us. In what defining ways have you changed? By wanting to share the good news with people, by wanting to do life groups with other Christians, for the church I go to, I guess, and focusing on my faith with Jesus and all of that. Okay, I'll continue now. There should be a consistency. There should be a consistency that runs through us all. For Jesus doesn't change. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, He's always totally Himself. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 7 through 8 The Message is some version of the Bible. Our one hope is in the one who never changes. Jesus. That's why our hope of change is to become consistently more like Him. More like Him. And it starts with 2 Corinthians 13, verse 16 through 18. And the ESV version says, But when one turns to the Lord, the veil is removed. Now the Lord is the Spirit. And where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And we all, with unveiled face, beholding the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. For this comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. And of course I like to read the whole chapter as well. From verse 1, in verse 1, is ministers of the new covenant. Verse 1. Are we beginning to commend ourselves again, or do we need, as some do, letters of recommendation to you, or from you? You yourselves are our letter of recommendation, that written up on our hearts to be known and ready by all. And you show that you are a letter from Christ delivered by us, written not with ink, but with the Spirit of the living God, not on tablets of stone, but on tablets of human hearts. Such is the confidence that we have through Christ toward God. Not that we are sufficient in ourselves to claim anything as coming from us, but our sufficiency is from God, who has made us sufficient to be ministers of a new covenant, not of the letter, but of the Spirit. For the letter kills, but the Spirit gives life. Now, if the ministry of death, carved in letters on stone, came with such glory that the Israelites could not gaze at Moses' face because of its glory, which was being brought to an end, will not the ministry of the Spirit have even more glory? For if there was glory in the ministry of condemnation, the ministry of righteousness must far succeed in glory. Indeed, in this case, what once had glory has come to have no glory at all, because of the glory that surpasses it. For if what was being brought to an end came with glory, much more will what is permanent have glory. Since we have such a hope, we are very bold, not like Moses. He would put a veil over his face so that the Israelites might not gaze at the outcome of what was being brought to an end, but their minds were hardened. For to this day, when they read the Old Covenant, that same veil remains unlifted, because only through Christ is it taken away. Yes, to this day, whenever Moses is read, a veil lies over their hearts. But when one turns to the Lord, the veil is removed. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And we all, with unveiled face, beholding the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. For this comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. And last page is Romans chapter 12. I've read Romans in a previous video already. I mean, Romans chapter 12. It's only verse 1 and 2. And it's the ESV version. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. And wow, that is pretty awesome. You know, I wish I could memorize verses and all that. It's pretty cool that these verses are here. I'm so happy to read the Bible and learn about Jesus and all of that. It is pretty awesome and good, because He is such a good and gracious God to me. And yeah, I like doing these types of videos, I guess. And yeah, that's it for my discussion here and my those series that I'm doing. I hope you well, I hope it's fun for you guys, and I hope you keep continue watching my videos, and I hope that you're able to hear it this time, which is good. I just have to make sure my dad remembers and stuff. And yeah, as always, in my intro, it is I, Aaron Halo 18, and see you in the next video. Guys and girls, please rate, like, favorite, comment, view, thoughts, and opinions. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it for your viewing pleasure, guys and girls. Stay tuned up for more. And as Ghost Robo says, please drink some hot chocolate, and I'll see you all later. And God bless you, and may Jesus be with you. And have a good night. Alright, okay, bye.